Robert Picardo will reprise his Star Trek Voyager role in the upcoming Star Trek Starfleet Academy, but the actor may not actually be playing the most famous version of the EMHMKI. Picardo was a major part of the Star Trek Voyager cast throughout the show's run, and the recent resurgence of his character speaks volumes about how beloved the USS Voyager's nameless Doctor was and still is. After a recent comeback as the Doctor as part of the Star Trek Prodigy Season 2 cast, his legend continues to grow beyond the show where the character debuted. The first version of the emergency medical hologram took its physical appearance and abrasive personality from Dr. Louis Zimmerman, who was also portrayed by Picardo. The MKI was eventually rendered obsolete when Zimmerman overhauled the design, but with the USS Voyager cut off from the rest of the Federation, Captain Janeway, Kate Mulgrew, and her crew were unable to upgrade their EMH, and the Doctor evolved to become a valued part of the Voyager family. However, when Picardo returns in Starfleet Academy, there could be a big twist. Robert Picardo could be playing a different Star Trek Voyager Doctor in Starfleet Academy. Picardo could be about to return to the role of Voyager's backup EMH from Living Witness. There were countless versions of the EMH-MKI, as it was originally designed as a short-term medical assistant. While Star Trek Voyager often implied that copying Doctor's program wasn't an easy task, there's an installment of the show that reveals Captain Janeway's ship did have a way of resurrecting Picardo's character should he be destroyed. In Star Trek Voyager Season 4, Episode 23, Living Witness, Voyager's EMH backup module is located centuries into the future. Although the Doctor becomes integrated into the alien world society, he eventually sets a course for Earth after a longing for home. The period of roughly 700 years that has passed in Living Witness means it could easily be the 32nd century by the time the backup EMH reaches Earth, which is when Star Trek Starfleet Academy is set. So, although the original Doctor may also have survived this long, it's a little coincidental that the timelines match up so perfectly. As such, Picardo may not be reprising his role as the version of the Doctor who reached home in the Star Trek Voyager finale, but rather the backup EMH who has finally made it home after setting off in Living Witness. It's unclear exactly when Voyager's EMH backup module was left behind, but as Living Witness is technically a distant Star Trek Voyager sequel, it's safe to assume that the episode's version of the Doctor shared only certain memories with the main version of Picardo's holographic character. The backup EMH understandably has the same personality traits as his counterpart, but his experiences from Living Witness and beyond would have resulted in a divergence between the two beings. Robert Picardo has played other versions of Star Trek Voyager's Doctor before. Star Trek often kept Picardo busy. The ubiquity of the EMH-MKI in a certain period of Star Trek's 24th century means there has been ample opportunity for Robert Picardo to play his holographic brethren. One of the most prominent instances was near the end of Star Trek Season 7, Episode 19, Author. After Voyager's Doctor pens his in-universe holonovel, Photons Be Free, the episode reveals the countless repurposed EMH-MKIs who have been put to work in the dilithium mines after being rendered obsolete by newer medical holograms. The other versions of the MKI in this scene are played by Picardo, as is the warped version of the Doctor in Photons Be Free after Tom Paris, Robert Duncan McNeil. Star Trek Prodigy Season 3's renewal could provide the Doctor with a rare storyline. If Picardo isn't playing the backup EMH in Starfleet Academy. Although Star Trek Prodigy Season 3 has yet to be renewed, the Season 2 finale made it clear that Voyager's Doctor will remain a big part of the animated show's future. It's very rewarding to see what the character is up to so long after Star Trek Voyager's ending, but if he is playing the exact same EMH in Starfleet Academy as he did in Voyager, and if Prodigy is renewed, it'll be possible to witness two distinct parts of the Doctor's timeline in separate, active shows. Although actors have come back to reprise established Star Trek roles before, they very often feature in just one project at a time. One of the few exceptions to this is Jonathan Frakes' return as Will Riker in Star Trek Lower Decks and Star Trek Picard at roughly the same time. That being said, the two shows aren't set anywhere near as far apart from each other as Star Trek prodigy in Star Trek, Starfleet Academy are set to be, so Picardo's potential accolade for appearing as Star Trek, Voyager's Doctor twice at once would be far more impressive. In the vast universe of Star Trek, the character of the Doctor, portrayed by Robert Picardo in Star Trek, Voyager, is a fascinating blend of artificial intelligence and medical expertise. With the announcement of Starfleet Academy's new series, many fans have speculated about the Doctor's future involvement. This leads us to ponder, which version of the Doctor will Robert Picardo reprise in the upcoming series? The emergency medical hologram. First, we must consider the most obvious choice, the emergency medical hologram, EMH. This version of the Doctor was introduced in Voyager as a sophisticated holographic program designed to assist in medical emergencies when the ship's crew was injured. The EMH was known for his sarcastic wit, moral dilemmas, and evolving personality. As Starfleet Academy aims to explore the training and experiences of young cadets, having the EMH as a recurring character could provide a unique perspective. His experiences in Voyager could serve as a foundational lesson in ethics, medical practices, and the value of human, or humanoid, empathy in a clinical setting. The Holodoc's legacy. However, we should also consider the evolution of the Doctor's character throughout Voyager. By the end of the series, he had undergone significant development, gaining a deeper understanding of emotions, ethics, and what it meant to be sentient. He had become a valued member of the crew and had even achieved the rank of lieutenant commander. If Picardo were to reprise this evolved version of the Doctor, it could present a more complex and nuanced figure, one who now mentors a new generation of Starfleet officers. This Doctor might reflect on his journey, providing cadets with insights into the moral responsibilities that come with medical knowledge and the importance of adapting to new technologies, including artificial intelligence. A new take, the Doctor as a professor. The setting of Starfleet Academy could also allow for a new iteration of the Doctor, perhaps as a professor teaching courses on medicine, ethics, or even holographic technology. Imagine a scenario where the Doctor navigates the challenges of academia, dealing with young, impressionable cadets who push the boundaries of traditional medical practices. This could create humorous yet educational dynamics as the Doctor learns to adapt his teachings to fit the cadets' unique learning styles. His clinical insights would be invaluable, particularly